Horror Stories in York, Part 33.
9th of August 1856, the murderer and the evil wizard of Leeds. William Dove was known to be a drunken, abusive husband who abused his wife endlessly. After a brief period of separation, Dove had befriended a local wise man. Henry Harrison was known to be an astrologer, a dentist, who would concoct potions and spells for the people who came to ask for help. Harrison had convinced Dove that the only way he would ever truly be happy was if he was to marry a woman with auburn hair and a light complexion. And for that to happen, Dove's wife had to go. He offered Dove a poison, one that couldn't be detected in a corpse, and at first Dove refused. But after a few days of dreaming about his new life and wife, he sought out the strychnine powder himself and began to administer it secretly to his wife over the course of a few days. By the 6th day, his wife was in absolute agony. Her legs had become stiffened, her back arched, her fists clenched, and her screams could be heard for miles around. She died in the most extreme pain. Dove was immediately arrested and brought here to the castle prison. He wrote a letter to the devil himself in his own blood, offering his soul in exchange for escape from his traumatic environment and also a long and happy life, to which he was denied as he was sentenced to hang a few days later. The night before his execution, Dove had had a change of heart and wrote out his full confession. It wasn't lost on the guards that as he was writing his confession, blaming Harrison for the idea of killing his wife, an extreme thunderstorm erupted over the top of the prison. On the 9th of August 1856, between 10 and 15,000 people had gathered outside the castle prison to witness the hanging of a devil worshipper. Dove was incredibly calm as he was led out from the cell and across towards the gallows situated at St. George's Field. His executioner would be a fellow prisoner in the debtor's jail. He placed the hood about his head. He placed the noose over the top. And with one single pull of the lever, Dove was launched into eternity. His body would then later be buried within the precincts of the Castle Museum. As for Harrison, nothing ever came of his involvement of the murder of Dove's wife, and the last known recorded entry of Harrison's name was about 18 months later when he was arrested for the crime of bigamy.